beautiful table, booth, overlooking the ocean. The views are gorgeous. Palo is like kind of a one price, and you can order whatever you want off the menu. So I think it's $49 a person, and you can just order to your heart's delight. And the first drink is complimentary here, which is cool. So you have a choice of mimosa, or prosecco, or Martinelli's sparkling apple cider, which is what I got. You know it's classy because they have Martinelli's.
Alright, the menu has some antipasti selections, and like Chris said, you can actually order as much as you like. They've got eggs, this is a typical brunch. There's soups from our pizza stone oven, so they got flatbreads and calzones, waffles and pancakes as well. And then under entrees, looks like they've got a pretty wide variety. They've got lasagna, they've got snappers, so there's some fish, some ravioli. So there's some protein, there's some pastas, so pretty varied and, really delicious. Palo's a steakhouse, so of course they're gonna have some cuts of meat that are pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna make some decisions and figure out what we wanna eat. All right, y'all, we were able to get a Palo Brunch reservation. If you've been following the series, Chris and I had to split up when we first embarked and, to get a reservation here. I think this deserves a like. We made it. We're here at Palo Brunch. All right, Chris, cheers. Look at this view here. Zoom out a little bit. Look at this view, guys. How romantic.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Chris.
And happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there that are watching. I hope you had a good one.
Okay. I opted for the mimosa, which is one of the complimentary beverages. And Chris got the sparkling Martinelli's. Our waiter recommended to start with the savory, then end with the sweet. So end with either pancake or waffle. So I think we're going to go eggs, we're going to share a flatbread, we're going to each get an entree, and then we're going to share an entree. And then end with pancakes and waffles. I mean, what could be wrong with that? We're still figuring out what we want.
All right, guys, our bread service arrived, and it looks fantastic. So we have a selection of breads, from fresh focaccia to a brioche bread roll. There's some normal ciabatta bread if you just want plain bread. There's also a lavash flatbread and some breadsticks, and it all looks so good. It came with extra virgin olive oil and some balsamic, and I can't wait to dig in. It smells amazing. Ooh, wow. The herbs on it are delicious. The cheese, it's soft. Much better than the bread service that you get normally in the main dining.
Chris isn't wrong. Definitely don't skip the bread service. I know you don't want to get full, but super buttery and flaky and just absolutely delicious.
All right, so our charcuterie board has arrived. The first antipasti, and it looks so cute. We got cured beef, prosciutto, capicola, and salami. And we have some truffle cheese, some Parmigiano Reggiano with aged balsamic, and marinated olive. Let's dig in. It all looks really good. We love a good charcuterie board.
Y'all, they just dropped even more food on the table that we didn't order. We got an almond croissant. We have a chocolate brioche, a blueberry muffin, fruit tart that looks just absolutely delicious.
All right, so for our egg dish, we got a zucchini frittata. It's got some arugula on top. Let's try it. The fluffiest eggs. They're so fluffy. Such good flavor. Got some fresh cracked black pepper on the top. Amazing. Light, airy. Sometimes eggs can be a little heavy. This is not the case. This is so good. It's like eating a cloud. The food just keeps on coming, y'all. Got heirloom tomato and basil soup. It smells... I wish you could smell this. It's so fragrant. Paired with a spicy Italian sausage flatbread with fresh grated Parmesan cheese over the top. So let's try the soup first. Come on. That is perfect tomato soup. When you think of a good tomato basil soup, this should be it. I wish you guys could taste it. It's seasoned perfectly, and it's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's just delicious. Sometimes tomato soup can be real thick. This is the perfect consistency, and it's not grainy. It's awesome. It's delicious. What can I say? It's good. Cheesy. The crusts were a little crispier, but that's a pizza. This is a flatbread. Our server recommended we do this. Because the flatbread doesn't have sauce on it, Dipping it in the tomato soup is like putting the sauce on the pizza. It's like a deconstructed pizza. It's delicious. It's so good.
All right, y'all. We haven't even gotten to the entrees and like dessert. This is $49 per person. You've seen all the food that we've gotten this far. Like, this is a really good value on a premium cruise. This is some of the best food we've had on the ship so far. This is a redo for Chris and I. If we come back on the Disney Wish, we're doing this again. It's carb overload, so you have to really love carbs, but who hates carbs?
All right. At this point in the meal, y'all might be thinking, dang, Chris and Abed, how are you guys going to eat all the rest of the food that's coming? It's a great question. We don't know. That's a lot. We still have 3 entrees and then our two like waffles and pancakes to still mow through. But you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. And we're not quitters. So we're looking forward to the entrees. They're coming out soon. But man, just know when you come to Palo, it is a lot of food. Come hungry. All right, our mains are here. So I got the Parmesan crusted chicken, and it comes over a bed of risotto. Not you a bed, on a bed. Yeah, you get it. All right, and to share, we got the mushroom ravioli. And that comes with a sage brown butter sauce, and that looks amazing.
So I got the grilled cut sirloin. It comes on a bed of potatoes. Nothing like steak and potatoes. It smells amazing. Palo is known for their steaks, so but why not?
Chicken is juicy. The crust is crispy. The sauce has a ton of flavor. On the bed of risotto is delicious. I like that. Normally in Italian restaurants you see it come on pasta. I like that it comes on risotto. That's cool. This is a recommend for sure. If you come to Palo, all of the servers recommend it. I've seen a bunch of vlogs where everyone gets this at brunch. Get this at brunch. Alright, Ben, how's the steak?
Yo, this steak is actually seasoned. Other than 1923, the other steaks that we've had on this cruise have not really been seasoned. It's really tender, it's juicy, super moist, very well seasoned. It has an herb butter on top. Potatoes are perfectly cooked, not raw. But the herb butter, y'all, make sure to save some for the potatoes because it's phenomenal.
Alright, so Ned loves the steak. I love my chicken parm. Let's try the raviolis. Get lots of that sauce. Yeah. Nothing like brown butter. The pasta is perfectly cooked. There's a nice citrus to the sauce. I think there's like some lemon and brown butter in there. The filling is creamy. It's got that nice umami kick from the mushrooms. That is really good. And so is the chicken parm and so is the steak. So those sweet waffles and pancakes are gonna hit the spot after all this richness. All right, so blueberry pancakes are on the way. Strawberry waffles are on the way. And then Dan just informed us that there's also dessert. We didn't know that there was dessert too. Guys, it just never ends here. It's so much food. But you know what? Now we're on to the sweet part of the meal. That goes in a different stomach, right? Like this video if you agree. Dessert and sweet stuff, it goes in a separate stomach on the side than the savory stuff, right? So it's fine. It's fine that we're eating this much. Okay, it doesn't say that it's a Mickey waffle. It's a giant Mickey waffle. That's so cool. So strawberries, of course, powdered sugar, delicious. How could you go wrong? And it's so festive with the red and green. I love it. I almost hate to destroy it, but those are real strawberries. That's not like a fake syrup. That is delicious. It's actually not that sweet, which is nice. The waffle is cooked perfectly crispy on the outside, really fluffy on the inside. Like I said, just the right amount of sweetness. It's not overly sweet. Limoncello torte looks so good. It's almost too pretty to eat. It looks like the glaze is just so shiny and perfect on it. It's great. Beautiful layers. The cream cheese is subtle. The lemon isn't too overpowering. It all plays together really nicely. It's tart and it's sweet. Somehow it's light. Even though it's like a cream cheese in a cake. You have bits of fresh lemon zest in there. That's delicious. Just what I wanted. I wanted something tart to end the meal. So highly recommend the limoncello torta. All right, guys, that does it for Palo Brunch. We had an amazing time. Everything was delicious.
We want to thank Dan for an amazing experience. He walked us through the menu. Definitely recommend Dan when you come to Palo Brunch.
That's right. He's our interim cameraman right now too. So shout out to Dan. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for this random recess restaurant review on the Disney Wish.
Yep, we're finished with brunch at Palo. It was fantastic. Can't recommend this place enough. The service was phenomenal. The food was exceptional. Hope you guys enjoyed following along with our meal. We're so stuffed. I gotta go change into some stretchy pants now.
Yeah.
Yep, but until next time, we'll see you
on the next recess.
Bye.